Are you thinking about moving to Fort Wayne from out of state? Well, if that's the case, then stick around because in this video, I am going to give you 7 tips on how to do just that. Hey everyone, my name is Dave Brough and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. I would love to be your resource if you are going to be moving to Fort Wayne, so please call, text, or email me. So let's get right to it. The first thing that you're gonna wanna know if you're gonna be moving to Fort Wayne is you need to do a lot of research. So probably if you're on YouTube watching this video, then you're in kind of like that research kind of mindset. That's what YouTube is great for. It's like the second most used search engine out there. So thanks for watching this video. I would also encourage you to hop on Google and just start exploring. Google Earth is fantastic. It's awesome. You can take a tour of our city and just so much information that you can get just from doing that. Another thing that you're going to want to start researching after you've determined kind of what are your top priorities for your move. So it might be like schools might be very important for you. Well, if that's so, then you're going to want to know the best school systems in our area. That's going to be Northwest Allen County Schools, Southwest Allen County Schools, where they're located, the different elementary schools in those school systems. If you're going to be relocating here because of your job and it's really important for you to be close to your job, you're going to want to know drive times, those types of things. Like any city, there's a lot of nuances. It's important. I'd want to know it if I was going to be moving to another city. I'd want to know all the details. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is don't be afraid to ask a lot of questions. This kind of piggybacks from the first tip, but reach out to a professional, like a real estate professional, and just ask a lot of questions. If they're good at what they do, they'll probably be good at answering your questions and providing information. So tip number 3 is there's unfortunately a lot of scams going on out there. So a couple of scams in particular involves for rentals. If you're going to be looking for a rental, would be on Craigslist. They actually take really high, the photos. They're high quality of an actual listing, and then they kind of hijack them and put them on Craigslist. And you actually text, I guess, a actual person, and they want you to transfer over them, PayPal, whatever, first month's rent, security deposit, stuff like that. There's another scam where it's actually too good to be true prices on homes for sale. So, really, if it is too good to be true, it probably is. So just watch out for those types of scams. So number 4 is set up a time to visit our city. I think this is going to be very key for you because it will allow you to get a real perspective, right? So there's only so much that somebody like myself can show you, but when you come into town, you get to experience it, stay in one of our hotels, go out to eat, go see some shows, stuff like that. Drive through some of the neighborhoods that you think that you're really going to be focused on. Go into those same neighborhoods in the nighttime and see how they feel to you. So that's going to be really valuable because even if you're not ready to really make a purchase now, in several months from now, you can refer to your time here, your experience on your visit, and you might not necessarily have to come back again, which is going to lead us to tip number 5, and that is do video tours with a real estate agent. So we do this all the time. It's not as scary as you might think. If you have an iPhone, you can do a FaceTime. If you don't, no big deal. You can do it on Facebook Messenger or Zoom. And if you trust your real estate agent, which if you've had a relationship with them, then likely you will, that agent can be your eyes and ears and your advocate, for you. So they can go out and tour homes for you. When you actually find a home that you possibly want to make an offer on, then just have your agent go there and you just have them walk through the house, You ask questions. If you want to see a specific area, just have them, key in on that area. And it really is almost as good as being there in person. By this time, you will have already probably been through this neighborhood, so you kind of know some things about it from your visit here to Fort Wayne. Number 6 is try to be present for the home inspection. It's not even required that you get a home inspection, but if you're able to make a trip back to Fort Wayne for that, you're probably going to find it's very valuable. The inspector will be able to talk to you possibly things about like just maintenance and stuff like that. Regardless if you're there or not, your real estate agent can be there and should be there. And then you'll be furnished with the inspection report, within a day or maybe 2 after the home inspection. But I think it's good to be there in person and to really see things, with your own eyes. Tip number 7, my final tip for this video, is to choose your agent wisely. So you want to work with somebody who's going to be your advocate, somebody who is familiar with the area, of course, who's been doing it for a while, somebody who probably has experience helping other people just like you move into the city. And I would want to work, if I was going to be moving to another city or another state, I would do research on the agent and I would look up the reviews. I would see what other people have experienced when working with that person and with the company that person is affiliated with. Make sure they got a lot of 5-star reviews and read the reviews. Make sure they're authentic. Another thing that I would choose an agent on, which would be important for me, would be like their negotiation skills. If I felt like they were going to be able to do a good job at getting my offer accepted. So in this market, it's a competitive market. It's competitive like all over the country. It's not just Fort Wayne. It's not just the Midwest. It's pretty much all over. And it's not always the highest offer that gets accepted. And it's surprising to probably a lot of people to hear that. It's not all about just having, cash offers all the time. There's a lot of other things to it. The negotiation, just the rapport and the credibility that the agent has in their own marketplace goes a long ways, because agents on the other side, they want to work with agents that are easy to work with. So if an agent has like a bad reputation, your chance of getting an offer accepted, even if your offer stands out in a lot of ways, it could be impaired. You're going to have to lean on them, rely on them for a lot more if you really think about it, than if you were going to be purchasing a home in a city where you're already kind of like the expert in, or more of an expert than, here. I hope that information was at least somewhat helpful for you. If I can be a resource for you, if you're going to be moving to Fort Wayne and buying a home, my team and we'd be grateful, love to help you. So reach out to us, call, text, email, and until the next video, I hope you have a good, coming into spring. So good rest of your spring.